Hello there my quilty friends, Joy Quilting here. Today we're making little quilted hearts. So they're hand stitched. So you're going to need some red felt and white felt if you're doing them like I'm doing them. A little piece of ribbon or string for the hanger. And some embroidery threads. I got a red and a white there. Need a heart template. You can get heart templates all over. There's hearts everywhere. So these are cookie cutters, okay, and I've taken a large one and a small one and put the large one onto the red, the small one onto the white. I've marked around the large one with a piece of dried soap, or you could use chalk. The beauty of those is they just come off as you're stitching. Okay, so just mark around those quickly. Alright, there you go. Around the small heart I've used a pencil. Okay, ink. There you go. And then you cut out your white heart just inside the pencil line. And you cut out your, you don't cut out the red one. Then you lay your white heart onto the red felt, and then you're going to stitch with red thread on the single fabric using a stab stitch the heart. Okay, I'm going to use 2 strands of this embroidery thread. You just pull away the 2 strands, okay, and thread those on your needle. Okay, you can start anywhere on this, just a little bit inside the white, and we're going to use a stab stitch, which means you go in straight down and coming straight back up. Okay, the reason I'm using stab stitch is because it makes a nice defined stitch on felt. Alright, so just go around the heart, there we go, using the stab stitch. Okay, when you've done that, then I usually bring the thread up to the front because I'm going to put a little button eventually in the middle of the heart. You just leave that like that for now, and then you place the little stitched white heart and your red piece onto the back piece, and you're ready now to start stitching around in white. Okay, so we're going to stitch around in white in the stab stitch again, starting fairly low down on the heart. You're going to stitch all the way around, giving yourself about an inch because you need a little bit of room, there you go, to get the stuffing in. Stab stitched to within about an inch. Okay, then we need our toy stuffing. Okay, so now I'm ready to move this needle out the way, put in the stuffing into the heart. You don't want it to stuff too much, a bit more than padding. Okay, then once you've stuffed that as much as you want, push the stuffing over to one side so you can hold this little last piece flat so you can put a few more stitches in. Okay, there we go. And take the stitching down to the edge so you've completed your little heart. Okay, just take it right so they join together. And once you've done that, then I just take the white, okay, take it through into the wadding. It's toy stuffing. I will insist on calling it wadding a couple of times, right, to hide it. There you go. And pull slightly, and cut. Then taking up the needle from your centre heart with the thread on, get hold of your little button, okay, and stitch the button right through to the back of your heart. Okay, bring it back then. You need to stitch this and pull it a little bit to give it a little bit of definition in the middle. Through a few times. Okay. And I'm going to leave this on the front a second whilst I cut. Leave it on the back then a second whilst I cut it. Okay. And using the pinking scissors, there you go, I'm going to cut around near the edge of the heart. And if you're careful, you can get the little zigzags in the right place when you move the blades. Okay. Cut it all the way around. If you haven't got a pinking scissors, don't worry. You can use straight ones. It just gives it a nice finish. But nobody's going to know if you haven't done any like that. There you go. Now then, find a little piece now. We're going to take this thread just back in there and bring it up in the middle. Okay, and we're going to use there we go. There's our little piece of ribbon. So we're going to put that on the back and just use this. So popped it on the back there and just stitch it in place. Okay, put a few stitches across, and then to finish off I'd bury a couple of stitches in and cut, and then you'd have your little padded heart. So I hope that helps. Bye.